All right. Hello, all you night readers. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you are all doing well. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. All right. Let's see what's going on today. All right. Let's see. Hey, Siva, Lucy, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing extremely well. So it's great to see you here. Good. Let's see what's our theme for the next 24 hours. What do you say? Maybe that one right there, huh? Hey, Wolf, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. Nexus. There you go. For the next 24 hours, your theme is loyalty. All right. So remember those who are loyal to you and give them your loyalty back. Kind of makes sense, right? Kind of makes sense, I think. So that's it. That's our theme for the next 24 hours, loyalty. All right. That is a good one. I like that one. All right. So who wants a reading? There you go, Lucy. I knew it. Is Jay the Gemini and I to be in a relationship? Are you and Jay going to be in a relationship? Good old Jay the Gemini. All right, let's see. That's the way to do it. Get that question right out there first thing and before anybody else has a chance. All right, are you and Jay the Gemini going to have a relationship? Well, and again, unfortunately, we end up seeing, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because it's just the way the cards want to be. But we do end up seeing some of the same cards. But we go through them. And sometimes the meanings are very different just because they were read one way at one time for one question. Then the next time they may be a little different because the question's a little different. Hey, Tosh. Welcome. All right, so I see where you are afraid that this will not go well with him, that he will not, he will not want to have a relationship with you. It's something that you can't attain, just like this cup way up here that nobody can reach. That's what you think. You're feeling like you can't reach this relationship. You can't attain that relationship that you want. And it seems like the reason is because there's some kind of, again, a communication error. But I think in this case, if you just try a little bit harder, stretch a little bit longer, if you stretch yourself out just a little bit, I think you can see the message. I think you can read the message. And that is definitely something, the poor person on the ground who is holding the message can't go any higher. But it does look like if you lean over just a little bit more, you may be able to reach that message. And I think once you receive that message, then things are going to go a little better. Now you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is probably not. She's the nastiest sword in the bunch. She's the nastiest. I should say the nastiest queen, not sword. She's the nastiest queen in the bunch. So you might have someone who is very cold. As you can see, very cold, very calculating, smart, extremely smart, but very straight to the point. They don't take any garbage. They don't want to hear the rubbish. They just want to hear exactly what's in it. What's in it for them. They want to know, what's the story? Tell me just the facts, and that's all I want. And I think there's somebody in this group of people, other than you and him, somebody who's saying, hey, you know what? Just either go for it or don't go for it, and that's it. Somebody's gonna kind of pushing you into that. Not that it's a terrible thing, because maybe you need, it looks like you need that little push just to, so you get the message. That's what you're trying to get the message for. So then you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is responsibility and stability and structure. So he wants you to, so what we're looking for there is for you to be stable enough to go into this relationship with a clear mind, with an open mind. Be open-minded about the whole, whatever's going on in the past. If you know this person's past, and things may not be perfect in it, or their past, and there maybe you were in it and there was an issue, then, excuse me, I'm going to cough. You'll be happy I can mute my mic, I'll tell you that. Then you'd be able to be able to get into this relationship. But think clearly. You got to think clearly. You got to think about the stability of it all. It's also, this is also a fatherly figure. So if you have someone in your life who is that type of person, then it might be them that's telling you, do it or don't do it. Just get over it. Just get on with it. Somebody's telling you that. And then I see where it's gonna, time is gonna go around. Time's gonna go, and you are going to have, things are gonna happen that you really can't influence. That's for sure. So there are going to be things that happen. You can't change them no matter what. It's just going to happen. You have to deal with the ups and downs. But that's like all relationships, right? You deal with the ups, you deal with the downs, and you get through it. If it's a true relationship, and it's and things are really, really that relationship with Jay, the Gemini, then the ups and downs will happen, but you'll get through it. So yeah, I think somebody's telling you, or somebody should be telling you, just do it or don't do it. You just make up your mind and do it one way or another. But you got to get the message. You got to get the message. Just lean a little more. You'll get the message. Trust me. All right, Lucy. I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you for letting me read for you. Hey, Doc. What's up, Doc? All right. So what else do we have? We have Nexus wants to know what might be coming up for me soon. Hey, Ohio. It's great to see you. You're very welcome, Lucy. Always glad to read for you. All right, let's see. Good. That's what I like to hear, Lucy. what might be coming up for me soon? You like that music, Doc? Yeah, it's nice. It's relaxing. It kind of makes people relaxed, and it's nice. Again, here we go with the Eight of Rods again. This happens every night. There's a theme card, at least one theme card that pops up over and over for me. Yeah, over and over and over. All right, so what might be coming for you? Well, there's some peace of mind that you have right now. It's a balance and a serenity. It's an easiness that you have going on. And you see where all these other people are getting they're getting sick, and they're getting, there's issues with them, medical issues with people around, medical issues with people in the world, obviously, and so much going on. But you're feeling really good right now about things. You're not worrying about things that you can't control. You can't control when somebody is, sick or homeless like this, or sick in bed like this. You can't control that stuff. But then you also have the issue that you don't see yourself as the person you are. You see yourself as someone who you don't want them to look back at you. You don't want them to see you back. It's so bad. But you're this person here. You can see how nice, such a nice person and stuff. But then you look in here and, you look at the difference. Look at the face and the hair, obviously being all wrapped up. You're getting all wrapped up in yourself, basically. You're really getting wrapped up in yourself at this point. And that's how things are going for you. And again, you've got the same problem like Lucy had, where there's a message in this whole thing that you're just not getting. You know how to get the message. You're just not sure if you want it. It might be a message that you don't really want. You don't want to know. Again, you got your eyes covered here. Maybe you don't want to know what this message is because you already kind of have an idea of what's going on. So, basically I would say, yeah, what's coming up for you is, happiness, happiness, serenity, balance in your life. But you're also, not worry. You're not worried about any of this stuff that's going on in the world right now. But you have to make sure you're seeing yourself in the right light. And also, you have to decide whether or not you want to really find out what that message is. Because I think you know who it is that's giving you that message. So, yeah, that's definitely what I see for you. All right. So thank you. All right. Siba wants to know, may I please have a general reading? You can have a general reading. You can have a lieutenant reading, I mean. If you'd like a lieutenant reading, they're a little better than the generals. I know. Bad old man jokes. You're welcome, Nexus. I hope it resonates. I hope things go well for you. Kind of like, it was fairly decent. I just think that you have your eyes closed to some things right now, and and you're just kind of wandering past it all, just letting it all go, let it fly, Well, you're doing okay. So this is a general reading for you. All right, so Seba wanted a general reading. That's what this is. Yeah, it's a funny joke, I'm sure. Oh, you just say that. All right, so you have rest. You're resting. You're going to be resting. You have time. You're pretty stable financially at this point. Right now, you're doing okay. You're happy. You're healthy, and you are just taking it easy. Basically, just taking it easy. You are encouraged about something, though. You're encouraged about doing something new, something that's inspired you, that you're interested in getting into, and you really want to start doing that. So I definitely see that happening. And then, but you have to watch out. You always want to watch out for people who are going to take from you and not give back. They're going to take but not give. It's not a give and take kind of thing. It's a take and, just take. Yeah, so you can see how he's taken all those swords away. He left a few, but he's taken a lot of them. This is the 7 of swords, so there's 2 left. Of course, he's got 5. I'm getting good at that math thing. 32 years in banking, and now I figure out math. But anyhow, and then you move, so you want to watch out for that. You want to watch out for people who are going to take advantage of you, take things from you that, they shouldn't be doing that. But your idea is good. Your idea is good, and you'll start, again, you'll start with doing that new work or whatever, the project you're excited about at this point. Because there is one there. There is a project that you are excited about. But anyhow, the Page of Swords is kind of telling you that you need to make sure you think before you just rush into it, though. Because as you can see, he's got the sword sharp, and he's just kind of running along. He's running so fast that his hair is blowing, his tunic is blowing, the belt. It doesn't look like it's wind. It looks like it's just because he's moving so fast and jumping into something without thinking about it. He's not thinking, hey, what happens when I fall down and I cut my arm off with this sword, right? Yeah, you definitely want to, you're going to, like I said, you're going to be energetic. You're going to be motivated and inspired to do a new project, but don't rush into it to a point where things don't go well. You know what I mean? Because then, of course, that's going to stop. And then you'll have to start something else. And there may not be something else to start right away. There may not be something else that you want to start after that. Death is moving forward into the future. So he stops whatever's going on and then restarts something. So if you rush into this project too quickly, I think it's gonna, then you're gonna have a problem here. But I think if you don't rush into it and you think it out and you do it, do things correctly and do things right, you will find that you are happy with yourself and with whatever it is that you're working on. All right. So that's what I saw. That's what I get for you, Seba. Thank you very much for your question. Yeah, you're tired of getting taken advantage of? Exactly. And that's what it is. It's all take and no give. You don't want that. Hey, Asil, welcome. It's good to see you. Salima says, what's A's hidden feelings towards me? What are A's hidden feelings towards you? Are you sure they're hidden? Maybe that's the question. Thank you, Siba. I'm glad that makes sense. All right. What are A's hidden feelings towards you? Now, if that Eight of Rods comes up again. You know what it is? See, there's braille on these cards, and when I pull them out, I can read which ones they are. Nah, not this time. All right, so what are his A's hidden feelings for you? I think his hidden feelings are he feels like he's triumphant over you. He feels like he's really excited about something with you, to do with you. And so is everybody else. It looks like he wants to do something, with you. Not just on his own, but do it with you, and spend some time together. That's kind of what it looks like he wants. I hate when cards are clicking. That's kind of what he wants. I think he wants to spend time with you, and that's going to make him really happy. It's going to make him really, really happy. And I think your patience and understanding with him will make things even, just make things better. It'll make things easier. It'll make the whole thing work smoother for you. That's for sure. And again, now, like the Page of Swords before, you have the Fool, and the Fool likes to look before he leaps. Of course, as you know, he is a bit immature. So I would be willing to say that this is A probably, who is a bit immature, a bit oblivious to things that he's just not paying attention to, kind of oblivious sometimes, and he doesn't see what's right in front of him. That I see for sure. I see that you are probably the emotional nurturing one, who is very sensitive, very delicate, but you're also nervous about this whole thing. You're also kind of nervous, but you got your feet grounded in emotions right now. Water in tarot is emotions. So you've got a root. You're kind of rooted in your emotions. You've got the moon. It's nighttime. You've got the moon up here, so you're thinking about things a lot. You've been thinking about this whole thing with a lot. You think about it, and it gets you, and it makes you very emotional. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. And in the end, I really see where things work out great for you. The Ten of Cups is a wonderful card to have. Everybody wants to have the Ten of Cups. That's 10 happy, emotionally filled cups. Who doesn't want that? You got the sun coming up in the background. You've got, this woman looks extremely happy. She's just basking in the sun. She's having happiness, just joy all around her. And, joy all around. All the emotions all around her are full of joy. All those cups. So, yeah, I see where things are okay. I think that's kind of what he wants to do. I think he wants to to meet with you and talk with you and then see where things go from there. That's for sure. He makes me happy too, yeah. But it's kind of late now. He ghosted next with his girlfriend 6 years, never got a chance to know his true feelings. I don't know. I thought he was, according to this, I'm thinking that he was kind of happy, but he was, but again, like I said, immature and really was kind of oblivious to what was right in front of him. He couldn't see what he had right in front of him. So that was you. That was you. He wasn't interested in seeing what was right in front of him. He had to, if I'd had I think it's the page of rods up here that's looking over the fence. That would go right along with that, with where he's looking to see if the grass is greener on the other side, kind of thing. But I do think that I think he was happy, but I just don't think he saw what he had. That's for sure. All right. Thank you, Salim. A seal would like to know, does Samer feel guilty for what he did? Does Samer feel guilty for what he did? Well, let's see. I read that. I see that, Salima. Yeah, that's where I saw that queen showed definite emotional sensitivity, delicacy. And that's how you've been feeling. That's how you were feeling yesterday. Exactly. And that's definitely what that was meaning. You got temperance too. You got temperance, a seal. All right. Did Samer feel guilty? Does Samer feel guilty about what he did? Well, if he doesn't, he certainly should, right? All right. So it looks like Samer probably kind of snuck off without saying anything when this happened. He kind of just ran away, and you and him were friendly. You and him were very friendly. You were very close, very friendly, but he just snuck off and didn't give you any indication after the incident, I would say, whatever that incident was. And then I would say, yes, he does. My answer would be, yeah, he feels guilty because here he is, look, this is you. Doesn't matter, guy, man or woman. I don't do genders in cards. So it never matters to me. So I would say this is you here, and you're looking because you're like kind of shocked. You have that shocked look, right? And this is him walking away, sneaking away. But if you look at the face, there's some definite guilt there, some definite sadness, not feeling good about what happened. And then, then he had to make a choice. Then there had to be a choice that was made. And there were thoughts and thoughts on this whole thing. And, at some point, Samer's going to have to make a choice. And then when that choice is made, that'll give you the peace of mind that you want. That'll give you the serenity, that'll balance things out for you. So that's what I really see. So I guess, in short, yeah, the answer would be yes. Samer feels guilty for what he did. And that's kind of the reason And that's the kind of the backup for it. That's kind of the story behind it. To me. Again, this is to me. Just my thought. Not These are my thoughts based on cards. Always remember, never forget. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to hit like. Please don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new. And that is great. That would be great. Now we have a Llewellyn action. I'll show you. You guys can go to my website, NightReaderTarot.com. At any time, you can go there, learn a little bit about what's going on. You can send comments to me directly to my email. There's a comment section. Will come to me. I will respond to you within 24 hours. Also, there's a section where you can make a donation. Donations do take priority with your questions, so you can make a donation of any amount. There's also spots for live readings or recorded readings. So keep that in mind. Check out the website. It's nightreadertarot.com. All right. So that was my 2-second commercial. And now back to our show. Not as many questions tonight because the crowd's not as big as it's been for the past few nights, but that's all right. Sometimes a small, intimate crowd is nice too. You're very welcome, Lucille. And I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Because if I don't mean to be disrespectful. I like to get names right. I really do. It's important to me. I always did that. It was always something I tried hard, especially in my in my career before I retired and stuff. As a banker, I worked with a lot of people from a lot of different cultures and a lot of different places around the world, and I had all different kinds of names. And I always tried to make sure I got their name correct. That was always important to me. So I hope I'm getting it right for you. Because if not, then I'll feel bad. Then you just tell me how it's pronounced, and then I won't forget. All right, Nexus says, what about life purpose? What is your purpose? That says purpose, right? Not porpoise. Oh, yeah, purpose. I have bifocals, and sometimes it's tough I have to look up and down to see what the screen says. And that would be silly. What's your life purpose? Oh, it's a dolphin. Yeah, Mila, ask a question. Ask away. How are you? There's your question. Excellent. So I can tell you that without cards. I'm doing very well. Thank you. And how are you? Can I ask a question? How are you doing, Mila? I'm just a regular riot tonight, I know. All right. What is your purpose? Nexus wants to know. Well, if you want to know your purpose, there's only one place to go, and that is Tarot in Wonderland. Hey, is darling, here we go. See, this is it. Here we go again. Yes, you just did. You just did ask a question. I said, can I ask? Absolutely, you can ask. Ask away. Please. Thank you, Mila, for subscribing. I appreciate that. I'm here every night at 6 o'clock. So click on that little bell. It'll tell you exactly when I come on. I try to come on a couple minutes early. just so it gives people time to get here and stuff. And there we go. Kayla, you never have to apologize whether you can be here or not. This is not your job. You come in, you help out as much as you can, you volunteer, and everything you do is appreciated. But if you can't be here, there's no reason that you have to ever apologize. But it's great to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for taking the time. All right, what's your purpose? Your purpose, Nexus, is to work well with a group of people. You're looking to work well with a group of people so that you can make some money. You want to make some money, and you really want to save that money. You want to save it. You don't want that to go out. You want to keep it so that you can, save for a rainy day, I guess, basically. Save for that rainy day. Where, you know what? I'll tell you what you're saving for. I didn't look ahead. I should have looked ahead. You're saving for a trip. You want to go somewhere. That's your purpose right now. Hey, where can I go? Where can I go? This thing is giving me such a glare. Maybe that's better. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see cards better. That's much nicer. Oh, yeah, they're much more colorful, aren't they? So you're saving up for a trip, it looks like. And this is kind of keeping you awake at night. It's kind of making you a little anxious. You're anxious because the trip you've been saving up for and may have already prepaid for, you're not sure if you're going to be able to go because of everything else that's going on in the world. You really want to go, but you're not sure if you're going to be able to. So, yeah, that's causing some anxiety. That's causing some unrest in your life. But you really want to follow your heart with this. You really want to be adventurous, right? It's going to be an exciting time. So I think that you would really, you're going to do okay. You'll be okay. I think that's what's going to happen. I think you're working to save up money to go on a trip. I think you've already paid for part of this trip, possibly. And the way things are going right now in the world are making it difficult for you to think about it, and making it difficult for you to sleep. It's causing anxiety, and you just want to be that adventurous person. You want to have some excitement. You want excitement, and this trip was going to be exciting. So that's what I see. That's what I see happening for you. That's the purpose that's coming up. All right. So that's what I see for that. True, Nexus? You do have... So tell me, do you really have a trip coming up? Because I would love to know that. Only you will be able to know the answer to that question, for sure. Okay. Mila wants to know, will my business go? And it just went away. It just went up the thing, and I can't read it now. Okay. Mila wants to know, will my business go well? I haven't been focused on it at all. Will it start getting better? Okay. A business question. A question about your business. Obviously, this is not a business then that you've been counting on to sustain you. This is a business that's kind of like a hobby type thing. Okay. it's more of a in the hobby stage than in the business stage. Because if it was something that was going to sustain, that was your only income, I think you would pay more attention to it, right? So now I got that 5 of Cups again. That happy 5 of Cups. All right. Well, you're starting off great. I think, you notice how every reading I start off with, I think. Hey, kitty cat, welcome. So I think things are really coming together for you. I think things are really coming together. You have the world and you have the star, which is hope, right? The star is hope and a steady course, progressing, moving along towards a goal. And that's what you have. That's what you're doing. You're happy. You're extremely happy. You've got everything coming together and you're heading straight towards a goal. And you're scared to death that it's going to be a burden on you. You're afraid that this is going to burden you and take you away from other things that you're either doing or like to do. And you're not going to be able to do them all the time like you like to do, like you enjoy. That's what I'm looking for. But, however, I hate using but. However, you know the difference between right and wrong with justice. You know the difference between right and wrong. Is it the right thing to do to continue this business and get it going again really gung-ho? Or is it wrong to do that? And you're being told that you know the difference between right and wrong, and you know what that choice is. And that choice is going to be difficult because right now you feel like since you've left this business kind of subside and not doing much with it, that it's going to be difficult to get off the ground. But it is going to get off the ground because you've already started getting things off the ground here. Usually I say, oh, well, things are not attainable, right? That's what I always say, right? But not this time. You're going to get things off the ground, even though you feel like, it's a burden. You feel like it may be weighing heavily on you. Things will get off the ground and you'll do okay. This business will go all right. So I definitely see where that's what I see for you. That is definitely what I see for you. All right. So it sounds good to me, Mila. Definitely sounds good to me. All right. His darling wants to know a soul purpose. This sounds just like Nexus's reading. I should have just done 2 for 1. All right. All right, let's see what we got here for you. What is your soul's purpose? Not soul as in your one purpose, but soul as in your inside soul. What is it? What is it, his darling? We got the 5 of Cups in the exact same spot. 2 different decks. Remember that? 2 different decks. 5 of Cups in the same spot. Your sole purpose is to move into a much more relaxed state of mind. You really want to be moving in a direction that's going to give you that relaxation, that chance to make yourself happy. Not worry about everybody else around you, but make yourself happy. Go out and enjoy the good life. That's what I'm getting from this. Go out and enjoy the good life. And you know what? Maybe you'll find someone at that point, because then you've got your knight in shining armor, the Knight of Cups, the knight in shining armor coming to you. He's heading forward. He's not moving real quick, of course, so it's not something I would say is going to happen right away. But if you start getting yourself into a more relaxed state and taking care of you instead of other people, and worrying about just you and not worrying about everybody else, you will get yourself in a relaxed state. And once you are, nice and relaxed, you can go and have a nice time or do something. Then you may find somebody, and he may, like I said, he may be your Prince Charming. Don't feel bad if this doesn't happen, though. Don't feel bad about it. If this doesn't happen, don't feel bad, because you still have yourself in this relaxed state. And once you know how to get yourself there in, nice and relaxed like this, you will be able to go back to it, even if something happens that you aren't really happy about. So, if this person came in and tried to sweep you off your feet and it didn't work out and it made you upset a little bit, well, you know how to go back to being, you know how to get back there to that happiness and that rested, worrying about yourself kind of feel. So that's what I think is going on with your soul right now. I just think it needs to calm down and worry about you and not worry about everybody else. I think everybody else is going to have to take care of themselves for a little while. All right. So that's what I get. Darling, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Mayo girl. I saw that. I saw you sneak in here. All right. Fairy Wren wants to know. Hold on. I'm going to take a drink. That's what I'm going to do. Will my sister be able to sell her unit, especially during this current world situation? All right. Is this in Australia also? Just curious. Not that it has anything to do with it. I'm just curious. Sometimes I have questions too. And sometimes I keep extremely silent. All right. So let's see what we got for you. All right, Fairy Wren. Let's see what we've got for your sister. Yep, and that's nice. That's good. She's in Australia too. So it looks like she has been working on this for a while, and it's finally coming to a point now where she can actually sell. She's at that point where she's ready to sell. She's done all the work she can do. Everything that can get done, she's done. There's no more that she can do. But, I shouldn't say but. There's no but. She's inspired at this point and energized and excited about doing it. She's excited about selling this. She's excited about selling the unit. And it looks like she's ready to move. She's ready to move out. She's on the move. So, she wants to get this done quickly. And once it's done, of course, then she'll be happy. But right now, she doesn't see that it's ever going to get done because of everything that's going on in the world right now. Yes, you saw that last night, Wolf. Silence is golden. Sometimes. So she doesn't really see where this sale is going to happen like she wants it to because of the things going on in the world right now. So she looks, when she looks in the mirror, she doesn't see that excitement that she has. All that excitement that she has, she feels tied down to selling this place, and she thinks it's just not going to happen. But she is excited about it, and there's somebody there to help her with this. There's somebody there who's helping her get through the whole situation. So I do think that if I go back here and look at the exact question. So basically, it's a yes or no, right? Will she be able to sell her unit? Yes, she will be able to sell it, although she does not see it yet. She doesn't see it, and it may take a little longer than she wants because she's excited. She's excited and ready to move. So it may take a little longer than she wants it to. And she can't see that happening because of all the crisis in the world right now. But it will happen. I really think it will happen. Silence is golden, golden. Mm-hmm. So that's what I got. Fairy Ren. Yes. True. Thank you. All right. So does anybody else have questions? Who else? I thought I saw. You know what? I saw one. I did see one. There we go. Any message for me on how to move forward from Mayo Girl? Mayo Girl wants to know, is there any message on how to move forward? You put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. One foot in front of the other. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Mail Girl. You'll be moving in no time flat. All right. How can you move? How can you move forward? That's it. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh gosh, now I've really done it, huh? Nobody look at that desk behind the curtain. Please pay no attention to that desk that's underneath the cloth. Please. All right, let me see what I got here. I just need a drink really quick. All right, so goes that song. Wolf goes, silence is golden, but my eyes still see. And silence is golden, golden, but my eyes will see. That's how it goes. That's the chorus, at least. All right. Mail Girl, here we go. How can you move forward? Get yourself a brand new start with something that you are emotional about, something you can get your emotions wrapped around, something that's going to make you emotionally happy, right? Something that's going to make you happy. Oh, I hate crooked cards. Something that's going to make you happy. Get that fresh start. It's going to be a fresh emotional start. It's going to give you joy. It's going to make you feel fulfilled. And it's going to take off. And you'll take off and you'll feel better. You'll feel great about it. A Page of Cups to her son. She is telling him to help you. Oh. And the Knight with the Roses. That would definitely be her partner, because that's exactly what that is. Her knight in shining armor. So yeah, so you want a new emotional start. That'll get you moving forward. And here you go. There you go. Moving. You're moving. You're taking off. You've got a purpose. You've got hope. You have a path to follow. You have a path to follow. Again, watch out for people who are who are interested in taking advantage of you, because it happens all the time, unfortunately. Right now in the United States, I'm not sure if you're in the United States or where you are in the world, but if you are in the United States, you probably know then that so many people are out there taking advantage of everyone else, and you want to, of course, that's not going to help you with forward progress. That's gonna derail things. So I really think that you just want to watch out for anything like that. Don't fall for any crazy ideas. Don't think that just because you've got this great new beginning and you're starting new and you've got a path, that there's always somebody out there who tries to derail that. And don't let them. And this is exactly what I see here, where you're not letting them. They're trying to tell you, oh, this is the way to do things. This is the way to do things. And you're like, yeah, I could get that if I wanted, but I don't want it. I don't really want that information. So don't bother giving it to me. You're in Ireland. Okay. My wife is Irish. So yeah, so that's what I see. I see a brand new thing going to start for you. Something new, something that makes you happy and emotional. So run with it. And that's how you're going to move forward. Find an emotional connection to something. Hello to you, William Scott. All right. What have we got? All right, this is going to be our last question. Tia William Scott has the last question. All right, this is it. Yeah, this will be it. Last question. Anybody new coming in love for me? Anybody new coming in love for you? Shuffle. A new one flipped out. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's the Two of Cups. How much better could that be to start off a love reading? Yes, someone. So the short answer is yes, according to that. According to that, I see a big yes, but I want to see how the rest of it goes. Well, you got the Seven of Swords as well. All right, so you've got the Two of Cups. How much better could things be with the Two of Cups, right? You get the Two of Cups. And that is finding romance, finding love, finding someone. You can see, they're going to pull the curtain across so nobody can see what happens next. So yeah, they're finding romance. They're looking into each other's eyes. They've got their cups. They're all ready. They are looking for love in all the wrong places. No. Looks like they're actually looking in the right places. Right? You've got the Three of Rods, which you're looking at. You're looking off in the distance to see, okay, this person that you're meeting may not be someone that you've met before, or it may be somebody that you've met oh gosh, let's see. It could be like an online type thing. It could be somebody you met online, or somebody you haven't had connection with for a while, for quite a while, and now they're coming back into your life. But there's definitely a distance between you and this person. Definitely a difference between you and that person. I see the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very healthy, very grounded and calm, very disciplined. Calm, cool, and collected. You ever hear that saying? Well, that's you. That is you. Very calm, very relaxed, not worrying about it too much, not worrying about it. But don't let this person steal your heart. Don't let them steal your heart right out from behind you and run away like a thief in the night. You want to keep an eye on that, because then otherwise justice comes in. And the difference between good and evil, there's a thin line sometimes, a real thin line between good and evil. And I think that's what you need to watch for. All right. But I do see where somebody's coming in. I think that they're somebody who has been either in your past before, or they are coming from somewhere else. They're coming from, either a distance, or, like I said, maybe it was an internet thing, something like that you're meeting them. But it's going to go extremely well. This is you for sure. Grounded, happy, calm, cool, and collected. Don't let him break your heart and steal your heart. Because if this person steals your heart in a bad way, justice will be served. You know the difference between good and evil. You know that balance, and you know there will be justice. So that's what I see for you. There you go. It's your ex again. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. If that's a good thing, great. If it's a bad thing, great. I just say it different is all. All right. So that's what I see for you, Tia Williams Scott. Yeah. Definitely what I see. Thank you for your question. Thank you for letting me read for you, for everyone who had questions tonight and stuff. Justice for you. Yeah, justice for you. Justice is for you. Because when somebody steals your heart, you will get justice. Yep. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't sound terrible. I don't know how your ex is. If I knew your ex, then I could give you a much better assessment of that. You're very welcome for the reading. I'm glad I could do it for you. All right, night readers. It's time for a night reader to go to relax and have some dinner. So I hope you all had a great night. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Every night. Somewhere I have something in here that tells you that, right? They are reading nightly. Get it? Nightly? It was such a good joke when I wrote it. At 6 o'clock Eastern time, every night. Every night. So, if you liked it and had a good time, come back tomorrow. See what you get. You can ask more questions. You can find out more information. Also, don't forget to go to the website. The website is nightreadertarot.com. All right? nightreadertarot.com. You can make donations. You can make... you can set appointments for readings. You can also make comments. You can leave comments for me, and I will get back to you. All right? Within 24 hours for sure. So nightreadertarot.com. And I do hope you all had a good night. I did. I have a great time. X is very tricky. Yeah, I can imagine to you. But yeah, you guys all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for everything.